A young troll stands in her hive. It just so happens that today is a very special day for her. Though it was some number of solar sweeps ago she was given life, it is only today she will be given a name. What will the name of this young troll be?
Enter name.
Nope, that's not it. No, seriously, that's not it. What, that's the URL of the Twitch channel? Well, I certainly don't know what either of those things are. Anyway, maybe we have a whole meaningful bit planned here, smartass. Try again.
Try again.
Okay, this clearly isn't going to end anytime soon, so maybe she can fill it in herself? God forbid a troll have some agency in her own narrative for once. Your name is vvvery. As was previously mentioned, today is a special day, a fact that we will revisit later. You are a sea-dwelling troll who lives at the bottom of the ocean. You have an interest in alien cultures, even considering yourself somewhat of an expert in such. You are particularly taken with a species of semi-evolved gorilloids called humans, which are definitely a real thing that actually exists. You most like to interact with these aliens by chatting in their live streams, specifically with virtual YouTubers, a title that may or may not mean anything to you depending on your current perspective. You learned what humans are from a webcomic called Homestuck. This is something that will surely never come up again for any reason ever. Otherwise, you enjoy making art, though you are often too depressed to get much done on account of your tragic loneliness. In particular, you are quite skilled in the craft of animation, so much so that you voluntarily take on human jobs doing it in order to earn human currency, which is useless to you other than to purchase human ephemera. You also like to play video games, in particular games involving blocks, building and acquiring large amounts of resources, as is common for your species. This block of your hive is where you spend most of your time, in part because this is where you keep some of the aforementioned human ephemera, including a small collection of plushies and a bunch of stuff for an awesome card game that humans play. You also have a couple of weapons mounted on the wall. Your troll tag is Annelid Cerebellum, and your speech seems to be inhabited by a variety of wiggly little worms. What will you do?
Velvet. Retrieve arms.
You mean pole arms? You already have a few loaded into your strife deck. You wouldn't leave Hive without them. Not that you've currently left your hive, but you know what I mean.
Velvet. Cycle rapidly through available weapons.
Vouge, Bardiche, Ranseur, Fouchard, Guisarme, Bec de Corbin, Lochabarax. You always thought polearms had some amusing sounding names. You definitely didn't allocate them based solely on that fact.
Velvet. Stop messing about with those and look at the plushies on the shelves.
You decide to peruse your slowly growing collection of plushies, just some of which are arrayed here. One of your human VTubers you like so much, though this one appears to be some kind of deer-like creature, or maybe a giraffe. You like her horns. Definitely horns, not antlers. Some sort of elf thing. This is what humans call a kami-oshi, whatever that means. We'd talk more about this, but we don't have the time. There are too many other plushies to examine. Though it may resemble a snowman, this is in fact a cartoon dog. This is merchandise from an actual human Netflix show that you actually worked on. One of your proudest achievements. Shame about the 3rd season, but nothing lasts forever. The blue blur, the fastest thing alive, that blue baboon. All things you might call this creature if you didn't know what it was, except that you do, because it's Sonic the Hedgehog, one of humanity's most important cultural icons. You couldn't very well call yourself an alien culture expert if you didn't know that, could you? Picked at peak sweetness, These little tomatoes are fresh off the vine and ready to see the world. Keep one by your side and you're sure to grow together through rain or shine. They're experts in both after all. You don't know what all that means, but this thing sure is cute.
Velvet, take one of the plushies with you.
You decide to capture log the little Mato using your Silodex's mulligan modus. This thing sucks ass and you hate it. Any capture logged items are arbitrarily assigned one of 5 colours, out of a huskloaf of zest, slate, sable, purple pizzazz and chartreuse, and then shuffled into the deck, which at any time must have no fewer than 60 cards, or 40, or 100 maybe. In order to retrieve an item from it, you have to draw a hand of 7 random cards and just hope that whatever you wanted is among them. If not, you have the option to shuffle those 7 cards away and draw a smaller hand of 6 cards, which is called taking a mulligan. You can keep doing this, drawing 1 fewer card each time, down to 1 if you like, but usually you just give up and accept whatever you've drawn before then, assuming you didn't get the actual thing you wanted. Anyway, this modus is cumbersome and arbitrary and made up, and definitely has no connection to anything else that's in your hive.
Velvet, examine that gubbins on the bottom shelf.
These various boxes contain cards and accessories for an awesome human card game centered around a pie of 5 colours: white, blue, black, red and green, where you draw from a deck of 60 or 40 or 100 cards. It's elegant and strategic and awesome. Not that you have much luck convincing other trolls to trade or play with you. If you were just into fighter spawn or flarp like everyone else, your life would be much easier. But no, you just had to be predisposed against pastimes that include the possibility of actual maiming and or death. Maybe this is why you don't have many troll friends.
Velvet, stop moping and take a seat on that comfy looking couch.
You mean the lounge plank? Anyway, you know better than to allow yourself to sit on this object. It's a trap for complacent fools, one of which you certainly are not. It may seem innocuous, but you know that as soon as you sit down, you will succumb to the treacherous cursed nap, and, being a troll, without the requisite sop or slime, any sleep will afflict you with horrid nightmares. It's a death trap, and you're not falling for it. Besides, everyone knows the real purpose of these things is just to kind of throw stuff on there that you don't want to put anywhere else. But it looks so comfy. Just a little sit down couldn't hurt, could it? Well, that went about as poorly as could be expected. Good thing you didn't have anything important to do today. Or did you? If you did, it's probably imminently time for you to do it by now.
Velvet, undulate like an onychophora and squirt slime on your desk.
Oh wow, we're really doing that bit, okay. Well, this one you're definitely not going to do, are you? Are you? Oh, but there is something important you were going to do today, and it does involve visiting this particular station. For you see, as has been mentioned, twice now, today is a very special day for our little troll. For today, she plans to fulfill her dream, which she has held for her entire life, or at least a couple of sweeps. After obsessing over one specific aspect of human culture for so long, she knew she had to join in, push her boundaries, challenge herself, make new friends, form a community, and, most importantly, get that sweet, sweet social media engagement. For you see, today is the day that Velvet Vermes becomes a VTuber.
Render the VTuber in a less symbolic manner.
Wait, really? But I actually rigged a live 2D model in this style. Look, I even have toggles. I can sit down. I can flip turn voice. I can even do the egg dance. Oh, I can retrieve arms. I can do the arms bit. See, look. Look, come on. I spent real time on this.
You've been indulged quite enough, I think. Get on with it.
Okay, fine. I'll do the debut properly. Just, look the other way for a second, alright?
Velvet, do the debut properly.